Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and talk about love and hip hop. Huntsville. All right, y'all. We finally caught up. I'm back in that thing. Listen, I wasn't gonna review. I told y'all I was, but then I was like, I'm over it. I just didn't want to come down. I was not moved. When I saw the trailer for the mid season, I was like, oh, I got excited again. And then when they came on a couple of weeks ago, I was like, And then I told y'all I was gonna review it, and then I was like, And then I watched the other night, and I was like, I know they showing out in Huntsville. So here we are. All right. So Tisha um, says that Stormy, they're at Tiffany's baby shower. She walks in and gives Stormy a hug, and she says that she says Stormy puts on. She said when they're on the phone, they have a good time. There's not an issue, but as soon as Stormy gets a crowd, then all of a sudden, girl, she wants to put on the show. I can kind of see that. I can kind of see that. I can. Um, it's quiet. They're all around at the table eating. Nobody is talking. Some people could just reduce it down to girl, we eating. But Tisha is the one who mentioned that it was quiet and nobody was talking. Well, another thing too is, girl, y'all really don't too much care for each other. Let's just call a thing a thing. You and Mel don't care for each other. Y'all just playing get along. You and Stormy, girl, at this point, y'all have a little friction. Stormy and Melody really don't get along. Girl, Nell is girl just there. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, girl, y'all really don't fool with each other. That's why it's quiet. Um, Kimmy says, well, we were talking about the Expo, and maybe that we could get together and give feedback. Tisha don't want to talk about the Expo. Tisha does not want to talk about the Expo because Tisha knows that whatever they have to say, it's probably legitimate concerns and valid questions. Okay? And I don't think Tisha is equipped to answer these questions because I think Marceau has now put him and Tisha in a position where people are now questioning the way that they moved when it came to this Expo. So that's why I think Tisha don't want to talk about it. But this is what happens when you put people who don't know nothing about business in charge of the business, Marceau. Because the Expo was a mess from what everybody is saying. And the truth of the matter is, you would think that if this is something that will continue year after year after year, then you would want to hear what people have to say. Like, it's one thing if you felt like somebody was just a bona fide hater. Like, I wouldn't think that she would be so quick to shut down Kimmy, though. You see what I'm saying? Because I feel like Kimmy, out of everybody in the group, Tisha should probably feel like, okay, she would probably be, I could probably let my guard down a little bit with Kimmy. The other ones, I don't really know. They could just be on some, you a hater. That's what I could see her in her mind. Even though, girl, the truth of the matter is, whatever they have to say, they're probably right in what they feel. Nell. So I'm sorry, y'all. I was kind of with Tisha on this one. There was really no reason for Nell or Neil and Tisha to rehash the conversation. Because one, it's not that big, it's really not that big of a deal. You did not receive a personal invite from me. Okay, girl. I apologize. I'm sorry. My bad. It was an oversight. I forgot. Girl, once I put it on social media, I just assumed who was gonna come. Neil wanted to, in my opinion, have a moment, and Tisha was trying to shut it down. Now I will say, I did feel like Tisha went from 0 to 100 with Nell, because the energy that you have right now is not the energy that you had the previous night. And Tisha gonna say, yes, it is. No, it's not. It's really not. Now, I could see how you could probably be frustrated with Neil because Tisha not stupid. Tisha been in this reality show for a long time, so she know that the girls coming on probably looking for a moment. But girl, I also felt like the way that you kind of just at Nell was kind of like, oh girl. But I also feel too that girl, Tisha probably knew what Nell was trying to do, which was have a moment. When Tisha told Nell, you taking it as shade, how would you like me to communicate? I think even Melody hollered at that. I said, Tisha, Tisha, she cut, girl. Tisha must have found out that girl, this is gonna be her season. You know, they say all the girls got a season. I don't mind them talking about the Expo. I don't, because I'd rather them talk about the Expo than talk about Melody and Martell. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind it. And it sounds like they're about to do some exposing. But Tisha is right. I put Tisha is right. We talked. I apologize. Like there's no need to rehash it because one, is not that big of a deal. Two, we literally talked about it, and I apologize. What is there to rehash? Girl, we really want to rehash you not receiving a personal invite to an expo? Girl, no, I'm not. Girl. Nell then brings up the money situation. Girl, Nell with the shit. Baby, Nell is with the shits. I said, oh, okay. She brings up the money situation. And she basically says that some people are saying that they would charge, some people say they wouldn't charge, some people. So Tisha walks off. Destiny goes and gets Tisha. I put Tisha, Marceau got you out here looking like Joanne the scammer. Hey, Miss Prada. She said we didn't make any money. It doesn't, girl. We know you didn't make any money, but you were trying to make some. That's the gag. And she said it's none of y'all business. Okay, so it's not their business, but I feel like the reason why this is growing legs is because people are questioning how y'all moved when it pertains to y'all business. Like, if this was a legitimate expo and it flowed the way and probably had a couple of hiccups here and there, then I don't think anybody would have said anything. But because Marceau wants to ask this person for $100, this person for $100, they say all of a sudden y'all saw all these people pop up, then y'all want to start charging. Then it starts to look like, okay, girl, what's going on? And that's when the questions start to come into play. Like, what's the tea? Stormy. I don't know what y'all mean when y'all be saying that's women stuff. And I think we've probably all said that before, right? And I think when I think about it, we need to stop because, especially if you're a woman, like girl, you low key dragging yourself. So when Stormy is on this, Marceau is a bitch, girl. Can we just talk plain and clear? Can I? This is how shit goes down. And this is what I mean by Stormy now putting her husband in a situation where, girl, somebody could get hurt. You have questioned this man's manhood. Now you're calling him a bitch. And she called him a bitch to Tisha's face, and Tisha didn't even say nothing. If Marceau come around and call Stormy a bitch, girl, y'all gonna be ready to, girl, cancel all of on. Which they probably should. But girl, y'all gonna be ready to cancel on. I'm just saying, Stormy, when you think about it, while yes, you don't like the way Marceau conducts business, which is fine, but you're making it personal when you start these personal attacks. So then it starts to question how you move as a businesswoman. Because, girl, you're getting real personal calling this grown man a bitch, knowing damn well that could be deemed as disrespectful. Because if anybody called Courtney a big ass bitch, then you will be ready to fight somebody. If Tisha called Courtney a big ass bitch, or like Contessa told Toya, your husband's the definition of a big ass bitch, Stormy would be ready to fight. I'm just saying, give the same respect that you would want from people. Kimmy and Maurice, I guess they're moving into a new building, and they're going to be renting out the space. Also, they have a brother, Micah. Micah, I can already tell he's a mess. I'm sure he ain't no different than the other three. Okay. They're behind. He says he's going to be done in 11 days, but the truth of the matter is it was supposed to be done, I think, like the month before. So it, girl, y'all can stop hiring family. Girl, don't hire your family. I get it, it's your family. You want to keep the money in the family, but girl, when it's your business, Neil and Nell, Neil and Mel meet up at Neil's daycare. You know, Neil let the people know that girl, her and her husband go 50-50. I said, I know that's right. Tisha say she got 85% of the business, but she don't know what's going on. Bitch, when I tell y'all, Miss Melody, girl, let's get into it. This is shit I want to talk about. Girl. I said, girl, I was over here watching TV, and I was over here. I think I was on Jack the Grinders. I don't know if I was on y'all. Look, I was over looking at flights. Y'all know my birthday this weekend, girl. You know, usually when my birthday comes, girl, I'll be having like nervous breakdowns. Girl, I'll be dead. Like, I know y'all think I'm lying, but I'll be dead ass serious, girl. Gotta be over here having nervous breakdowns and shit. You know, I'm getting older, girl. But anyways, I think I'm gonna be okay this year. I think. But my birthday this weekend, I actually forgot, girl. And so Brittany, my friend Brittany, her birthday is on the 3rd or the 4th. And she was like, she texted me last night talking about, oh my god, I'm getting old. I was like, oh girl, my birthday is this week. My birthday this week, girl. Oh my god. Anyways, but yeah. Tisha is talking about she owns 85% of the company, but she really don't know what's going on. She asked Nell how much do they business, like when they own their businesses, well, how do they split it? And Nell said 50-50. Girl, quiet as this kept, I would have said 51-49. I'm trying to shoot for that 51%, okay. Anyways, so they start talking, and I want to play what Mel had to say. Hey! I want to play what Melody Cherie had to say. So they were having a conversation, and Melody, from what it sounds like to me, was basically, and I'm going to play it. She was basically saying that, girl, there's no way that Tisha is 85% owner of the company and don't know what's going on, because once upon a time, I guess there was some type of organization, or you could like submit documents if you were a woman to get some assistance with your business. But girl, so I just want to play. Let's play it. I want y'all to hear what she said out of her own mouth, and y'all tell me what y'all think. Okay, y'all listening? Listen. Hold up.
So I don't know what she knows part of the business and what she don't know, but she says she owns 85% of it. If I own 85% of something, I'm gonna know what the hell going on inside the establishment. All of y'all business, y'all in together? Mm-hmm. What's the percentage? 50-50 in all of your businesses? Yes. What percentage do you own of the company? 85%. So you own 85% of the company that you've been kicked out of. So let me say this, whenever Martell and I used to have a company together.
Listen.
Say this, whenever Martell and I used to have a company together, we had started getting into government contracting where we were doing proposals and things and submitting bids for the government. There are different certifications. One of those certifications was woman-owned business certification that allows you to get more opportunities. What the government found out, the trifling thing that people were doing, the husband would make the wife, this is real, the higher percentage owner in the company to say it's a woman-owned business, woman-certified owned business, so they could get more contracting opportunities. So here's my thing. If she owns 85%, that only leaves 15%. Yeah. So what the partner owns? That's what the partner Marceau owns. That's what 7.5. That's what I wanted to get at. 7.5 and 7.5. Yeah. Yeah, something ain't right. Are you trying to put somebody in the forefront as just the face, or are they really involved? There's a difference. There was nothing that came to me in my company with my ex that I didn't know about. I actually ran the company. I think a lot of times things are smoke and mirrors. At the Expo, do you think they owe everyone an explanation and what the money, yes, went towards?
Let me tell y'all something. I don't think that I'm the smartest person alive. I don't think I'm nowhere near the smartest person alive. But I don't think I'm stupid. And I think a lot of the stuff that I say on here, it makes sense. And when Melody said what she said, I know exactly what she was trying to say. No. I knew exactly what she was saying. And I said, oh, now it's starting to really make sense. Because there's no way that Tisha owns 85% of this company. And girl, you don't have no say so. You just basically, girl, what it sounds like is another Teresa and Joe from Real Housewives of New Jersey. Tisha just over there signing paperwork. Don't know what she's signing, ain't reading nothing. Tisha is one of those wives, just like a lot of women out there. No tea, no shade to y'all, but Tisha is not the only one. Your husband come home and say, sign this, and you just sign it. You ain't read nothing. You don't know what the fuck you signing. But because it's your husband, you think that, oh, everything is good in the hood, and then your ass end up in prison. Because now your husband, girl, over here running a scam, or either, girl, doing stuff he ain't got no business doing. Like trying to make it seem as though you're the head of the company, when the truth of the matter is you ain't got nothing to do with the company. How you own 85% of a company, and girl, they kick you out of it. And he treats you, girl, pretty much like you're a nobody. Melody just told us that pretty much you on own shit. And y'all did what y'all was over there falsifying documents for the government, to the government. But y'all ass is about to go to jail fucking around with Melody. See, this is what happens when you don't sweep around your own fucking door. See, if Marceau would have been minding his goddamn business, not trying to act like that Melody is some dumb bitch who don't know nothing about business, then she wouldn't have had to pull the card that she pulled. Yes, I'm with Melody on this one. Leave me alone, because I ain't said nothing about nothing. Okay? If you would have left me alone and not tried to come for me as a businesswoman, I wouldn't have came for your business. Period. She also let it be known that Tisha and Marceau had a GoFundMe up to build a home for a less fortunate family. I say, is a less fortunate family him and Tisha? Girl, Tisha and Marceau, girl, it's a whole bunch of question marks. It's a whole bunch of question marks. How you starting to GoFundMe for a less fortunate family? I can guarantee. I really believe not. I can guarantee you. I really believe the less fortunate family was Tisha and Marceau. You trying to build a home for a less fortunate family, girl? You ain't got a pot to piss in or window to throw out of. Girl, y'all are moving around town like some gypsies, girl. Every time I look up, girl, they had a new address. You can't help nobody. You can't help your damn self. Marceau has an issue with women. That's what I put. Marceau is a misogynistic. What is it? What? Not misogynistic. He's a sexist and he's a misogynistic person. Good. Am I saying that right? I can't even talk. I ain't been drinking. I swear to God. He's misogynistic and he's sexist. Okay. Um, I think that Marceau, just like Martell and Maurice and the other men, they feel like the women are there to only do one thing, and that's to be their mattress, their maid, their mule, and their mamas. You see, Maurice told his wife, even though she just is 1 foot out, she just got cleared from cancer. That girl, what she's going through now is just mental. That's what he told that lady, right to her face. You see how Marceau treats Tisha? Tisha ain't as smart as we thought she was. Tisha has education, but Tisha, she just over there signing documents. I can guarantee you, Marceau just puts documents in front of Tisha's face and she just signs them. And if she questions Marceau, Marceau is the one to get upset. And he will pull the, why would you question me? You think I will put you in a position that would, yes, I do. Kiki, girl, she said she's sick again off the medication. Okay, so this is what's going on with Kiki. I don't understand. Kiki is either Kiki is sick off the medication. Excuse me. Because remember when they gave her they gave her remember she was addicted to prescription medication. And I guess in order to help her with the addiction, she had to also. It was a weird. I don't want to say it because I don't. Wasn't okay. Kiki was addicted to prescription medication. I think in order to assist with her getting off of the medication, I think she had to take more medication. It was some crazy shit. I was like, "What the fuck, girl?" So I think Kiki is now on medication, and the husband thinks that there's something in the medication that's causing Kiki to to act the way she's acting. When he said that, y'all, I don't think that that's too far fetched. I think I'm gonna say this much. We done made it up to episode 3. I'm willing to give Kiki the benefit of the doubt. I really am, because yes, Kiki could have relapsed, but a part of me feels like there may be some truth to whatever's happening with Kiki. It's something that is not like she relapsed. It's something that she just can't control. I don't know how to explain it, but all I'm saying is I'm gonna get. I really am. I feel like there may be some truth into what Kiki's saying. Is that, girl, when y'all find out, it'll y'all gonna gag basically. I guess we gotta wait to see what happens on the show. I don't know, or maybe Kiki did relapse. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Mel and Marceau meet up. I'm not gonna lie. Mel and Marceau are good TV to me. Marceau gets on my nerves, but I will say that Marceau, I think now Marceau knows how this reality TV game works. Do I think that sometimes he says stuff just to get the viewers riled up? I do think he does. I do. I do. But I also think that Marceau still is, girl, low key a pig. Okay. Um, But I put they both a Kiki. Mel, they both with the shits. You can tell. Girl. So basically, Marceau basically says that he doesn't have a high opinion. Basically, I guess talking about, this is the thing. He's trying to reduce Melody down to just selling t-shirts, and we know that that's not the truth, right? Melody has other things on her resume besides just girl some Teespring t-shirts. I think she got her own t-shirt. Like I don't think it's Teespring, but girl, besides selling t-shirts. Marceau, this is a problem with Marceau. Marceau be talking and he be sounding stupid. Okay? So listen, this is what Marceau said. I don't have a high opinion. I don't value the business. I don't have a high opinion on products business. Marceau, what are you talking about? You are in a business where you offer products and services to the community. Whether it's a drink, whether it's girl peanuts, whether it's a girl, like that's a product. Like you're offering services and goods to the community. You're offering a product. The t-shirts, the mugs to whomever wants to buy it. And then you'll turn around and say that I don't have a high. It's like I think in Marceau's head, if you don't use your hands to do something, then it's not something that he puts a lot of value in. Like you want to downplay someone selling t-shirts, but you're also selling t-shirts. I'm just doing it to make money. Girl, people like that, the people who just do stuff to make money, girl, that means that they really don't have no type of integrity. They don't have any type of integrity or any morals. That means that anytime there's a chance to make $1, girl, they're gonna be there, come hook or come crook, because they're only doing it for the money. Anytime Marceau can find something to make some money, regardless if he believes in it or not, if I can make $1.15, then girl, I'm gonna make this $1.15. Even though I probably look down on the business, even though I don't have a high opinion about the business, girl, the truth of the matter is, Melody is probably the most successful one out of everybody on the cast. And if they pull bank accounts, I can guarantee you there's a good chance that Melody got more money in her account than everybody on the cast. I can almost guarantee you that. So not to have the most successful person, Melody could have been on that stage talking about girl, how to start a TV show, how to produce a TV show, to act like, oh, because Melody and Martell no longer are in business. Girl, y'all were all in business together. It's not like Martell doesn't want to give Melody her props because Melody is a woman. Period, point blank. When he knows that Melody is very successful. You ain't got to like Melody. No, she not on no Candy Burris level. But girl, out of everybody on that cast, Melody is the most successful. Period, point blank. And also, I'm glad Melody knows who's the problem. It's partly Tisha, because Tisha's letting her husband get into her head, but it's also Marceau. I'm not even going to let you flip this onto me and Tisha, because no, it's me and you. And I see you. And quiet as it's kept, you're intimidated by me because I'm a woman and I'm successful and I managed to make a way after I decided to leave that nasty ass nigga that y'all call y'all friend Martell. And you're nervous that if Tisha stays around me for too long, I'll start to rub off on her and she'll realize that she don't need your ass either. Quiet as it's kept. Anyways, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.